everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I came in today with a little bit of celebrity tea. Now, the first ones up are Blac Chyna and Wendy Williams. So on Wendy's last show, she did what Wendy does. Basically, talk shit about people. But this time she targeted Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian. Basically, Wendy got to talking about the way that Rob looks, that he had no swag, um, that she didn't believe that Blac Chyna was actually digging him. She basically said that Blac Chyna was using him. She also talked about how Blac Chyna and her mom were doing like a come up on the Kardashian name. And then she even kind of went into, talking about how they should filmed the birth of their baby. Well, Blac Chyna nor her mother were feeling any of this that Wendy said. Blac Chyna went on Instagram and she blasted Wendy. And she blasted Wendy to the gods. She called her a P, and that is P as in Paul, shaped bitch. She basically told her that, Rob is her man and that she likes what he's offering her. She compared Rob to Wendy's husband and said, did you want me to be more like your husband? Going upside your head, just all kinds of stuff. She let her have it. Blac Chyna told Wendy, it's not like you know all of our business, like you've been sitting at the Christmas or Thanksgiving table with us. And she just was not here for what Wendy said. You know what, y'all? Sometimes Wendy, well, not sometimes, a lot of the times Wendy goes too far. And she has to remember that this is these people's lives. They cannot sit up and listen to someone blast their relationships, their parents, their this, their that, without coming back on her ass. This is not the first time that a celebrity or someone Wendy has talked about has turned around and hit her ass back. Wendy has a lot to talk about if you really stop and take a look at her life and the things she's gone through. Now, I know that Wendy is a gossip person and she has a talk show to keep in the ratings, but sometimes there's a way to do something without hitting below the belt. And I believe a lot of times, because Wendy comes from that radio disc jockey background, she hits below the belt. And Wendy is going to one day say something about the wrong person or go too far on the wrong person. And somebody is going to tag her ass with more than just words. I have never really liked Wendy. I started disliking Wendy when Whitney Houston was on her radio show. And Wendy kind of baited Whitney and started talking about her and Bobby Brown. And when I tell you that Whitney Houston cussed Wendy Williams' ass the fuck out, they were on the radio and Wendy said before Whitney actually started the interview, keep your hand on the bleep button because once I start talking to her, she is going to go off. And when I tell y'all, Whitney Houston went the fuck off. She cussed Wendy Williams out. And I think that if Whitney Houston would have been able to get to Wendy, Wendy would have had her ass whooped because Whitney Houston was not playing with Wendy. And this was a side of Whitney Houston that we have all heard about, but we didn't really see, at least not, through her singing. And if you ever want to hear that interview, it is out there on YouTube. But back to Blac Chyna and this Wendy thing. I don't blame Blac Chyna. And I thought it was hilarious when she said that Wendy Williams was shaped like the letter P as in Paul, because y'all, Wendy does have a flat ass and her chest does stick way out in the front. That shit was funny. I was cracking up. I had to read that twice. I was like the letter P, and then I thought about it, y'all. I was rolling. But that's it with those two, and on to the next story. This next one up, y'all, is Stacey Dash and Mama Tina Knowles. Well, apparently what happened is Kelly Rowland and Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, apparently went to an 80s and 90s themed Halloween party. And Kelly dressed up as Dion, the character from Clueless. And Tina Knowles made a little comment on it that she thought that Kelly was cuter and that she was more smart. And I guess Stacey Dash was feeling some kind of way when she read um, Tina Knowles's post, and she came back and kind of corrected Mama Knowles's grammar and told her that if she was intelligent, she would use the word smarter instead of the words more smart. She also added that she thought Kelly Rowland was cute and that imitation is the biggest form of flattery. So, you don't come for Beyonce's mother. And basically, what Beyonce's mother said was true. Y'all know in the last year or so, Stacey Dash has said all kinds of stupid shit on Fox News. She has come on there and been the house nigga for them for almost 2 years now, just sprouting all kinds of crazy shit. So, like I said, Mama Knowles was right on the money when she talked about this harebrained idiot. And then, you know what? If Stacey Dash was smart, she would just let it go. Because when you clap back that fast, you show that what Tina Knowles said bothered you. I would have let it go. She knows that Tina Knowles is not the first person who has said that she was a little dim-witted. And she won't be the last. As long as she keeps opening her mouth and saying stupid shit when it comes to black people are going to be clowning her ass. And this is just one more time when they clowned her. So Stacey Dash, shut the hell up. And you don't mess with Beyonce's mother, because the Beehive is and will always come for you. And I'm sick of looking at this trick. She need to go somewhere and sit her ass down, because her days of Clueless are long over. Long over. And I'm done with this one, y'all. Now, the next one up is Donald Trump. And yes, folks, I am too. And what I mean by that is sick of him and this freaking election. But he is a celebrity, and he did make a little news here recently. Well, apparently he was at a Klan meeting. Oops, I mean a campaign rally. And someone near the stage caused a bit of a ruckus. Now, they never really identified what the ruckus was, but apparently this person was a protester, and they happened to make it all the way up to the front of the stage. Now, the Secret Service had to rush Donald Trump's punk ass off the stage because they feared for his freaking life. I guess whatever that protester was doing caused them to believe that it might be some danger to the big orange one. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this. Tuesday can't come quick enough for me. I am so fucking sick of this election. I don't think I've ever been in watching politics and couldn't wait till an election would be over more than this one. This shit has worked my freaking nerves. I'm sick of hearing about emails. I'm sick of hearing about grabbing bitches by the pussy. I'm sick of all that. I'm sick of Donald Trump and his slew of women coming out accusing him, and basically everybody saying these bitches lying. I'm sick, sick, sick. And I know y'all are too. Hopefully, in the next couple days, this shit'll die down and he'll slink away quietly. But this is Donald Trump, and y'all know he is not going to do that. If Hillary wins, he's going to be on television talking about the election was rigged and how the Democrats did this, that, and the other. Now, I said if Hillary wins. Y'all, Hillary better win, because I do not want Donald Trump as our fucking president. This is definitely a case of the lesser of two evils. Like I always said in all these videos that I've done about this election, we only really got two choices, because Jill Stein and that other guy, they don't have enough whatever to get elected. So it is between Hillary and Donald Trump. So y'all, let's just pray that this shit goes smooth, that she win early on in the day on Tuesday, and we can all go to bed and then wait to hear what Donald Trump got to say Wednesday morning. Because whatever happens, like I said, if Hillary wins, we probably got a few more videos or comments to make on what he gonna say, because this man can't let shit go. He like a big spoiled fucking orange brat. Oh my God, I'm so sick of him. So yeah, y'all, the Secret Service had to rush his punk ass off the stage. Now, he did come back on 5 minutes later, like he was a gangster, like, y'all ain't gonna stop this show. Let's face it, this motherfucker is 70 years old. If that protester had ran up on the stage and tagged his ass before the Secret Service could get to him, now they would have fucked the protester up. But Donald Trump would have been tagged. So why he sitting up acting like he a G? He need to go sit his old pumpkin head ass down somewhere, a fucking spoiled bitch. Because Secret Service wasn't dragging him. His ass was running off the goddamn stage. This is the second time somebody that came up on the stage or came near the stage and wanted to fuck him up. So y'all, on to the last story. And this last one up, y'all, is Real Housewives of Atlanta season 9, I believe it is. So the ladies are back. And on this season's cast, we're going to have Phaedra, Portia, Sheree, she got her peach back, Kenya, Candy, and Cynthia. Looks like Nene is not going to make it back this season. I don't think Nene wanted to do the show anymore. She may pop in for some guest appearances. Who knows? But it looks like this season is going to be good. We're going to have dueling mansions. We're going to have Moore Manor and Chateau Sheree making their debuts on this season of the show. Looks like Sheree's house is done, so we'll get to see the inside of it. We're also going to hear about this alleged threesome controversy that's going on between Candy and Portia, and find out what exactly all of that is about. So it looks like this season is going to be good. I had said that I might review this show. I am going to try to. I also believe that Married to Medicine starts this evening too. So Sunday nights is going to be a little crazy with the chocolate on Bravo. So y'all, I will see y'all in the next video. And don't forget, Real Housewives of Atlanta starts tonight along with Married to Medicine. So I will catch you guys in the next video. You have a great Sunday. And as always, thanks for listening to my video. Take care now. Bye-bye.